Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Julie and I'm the girl with a brush. And I am working in my very, very full Junk Journal January 2024 journal that will hardly close. Look, it's off center. I'm trying not to let this drive me crazy, but it does drive me crazy a little bit. I might sit on it one day while I work. But I'm working on the prompt for day 26, which is translucent. And what I have here is I have a piece of vellum, which is the perfect translucent thing. You also could use a piece of tracing paper. If you don't have vellum, or you may even be able to find some packaging. For instance, this is a tea bag holder, a packaging for tea bags. So you can see here, I could have used this because this is translucent. So, you know, think about it. I'm using that, and then I'm also using these peonies, and I used them yesterday. If you saw yesterday's video that was ombre, I did use them yesterday. If you didn't see yesterday's video, then why aren't you watching more of my videos? We'll link it at the end. I'm just kidding, kind of. But I'm going to use these peonies because I love them. And I'm going to glue them on here. And I've got a quote and I've got some eucalyptus. So let's see what it turns out like, because you never know. So the first thing that I am going to do is I'm going to start laying things out. I kind of laid this out on the ground, on the table, or on the ground, wherever. On the table so that I could kind of see, and I know I'm probably out of the shot, so pardon me, let me bring this up. I kind of laid this out so that I could figure out what I wanted. And I have all these little cut pieces and homeless flowers and all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna turn this. Let's see what we got here. This one is gonna go under here. This one can go over. I'm okay with that. Let's see. I think that one can, I would even like it if that would stick off the top. Okay, and then I like this one coming out of the corner here. Let me pivot this a little more. I'll leave that hang over the edge. All right, we're just gonna go for it because, you know, at some point, that's how I roll. We're back. So, I kind of like that these things are hanging over the edge, and I think what I'm going to do up here is I'm going to cut into this. And just cut away some leaves, petals, sorry, and leave everything hanging off the edge because I kind of like it. Okay, next. This stuff. I really, I like to tear vellum, and so I know that this was sticking out, so I've got this in my book. I'm going to pull it a little away from the center because I want you to be able to lift it up in the book. And I'm going to put this here on the edge. And I'm going to tear to here. And then I'll put this back down again and make sure that it's pretty straight. And tear again. Okay, and now I have this. And you know, this is terrible. I really should have left a little. All right, I'm going to try to do this tiny little tear here. I'm so bad at this. That is why I use that ruler. See, then you end up tearing these little bits, and it makes you want to cuss. So I'm going to tell you that if you don't want to do that and you don't want to cuss, what you can try to do, and I've had some success with this, is, oh, sorry, I'm probably off the screen. I'm trying to show you something exciting. I get excited. Okay, and I've got the teeny little bit under there, and I'm going to push really, really hard, and I'm going to tear with the teeny little bit held down. See? It worked. It does work. I have to take my own advice more often. All right, let's do the same thing here. Teeny, teeny little bit. And you have to hold it really flat, on a flat surface. I don't have enough of it. If you don't, you only need a little bit under there, but if you don't have enough under there, it doesn't work. You gotta use all your muscle. Okay. That was a little bigger piece than I thought, but that crooked piece I like. It's going at the bottom. Okay, so now we have this, and this is definitely translucent. And what I want to put on it, I have been dying to use these. I want to put these on there. Aren't they pretty? I know. I'm going to put these on there. And then I have a quote. So, okay, we had to speed this up a little because I was fighting with the sticker. What I find is when you find where the plastic is, like crease it really hard. I creased it really hard right here, and then it's separated. And I don't know if you can see that, but it's separated. Okay. Don't, otherwise, you'll just say bad words. It's terrible. The other thing that I really like about this, I like that it is shiny on this frosty paper. There we go. Also, when you do this, make sure your hands are clean, because I did this and I had paint, and I had paint fingerprints all over the clear. It was not good. All right, so see how I bent it really hard, and then it just separated this little edge. There we go. Now, whew. Well, that's where it goes because it's stuck. It's like, yes, this is my place. Okay, there we are. And I have this little sticker, and I cut the person off. Not that I don't want to give them credit, but I think I want this up here. So I'm gonna round these corners, and I'm gonna cut some of this off too. This sticker is a little easier, but I still crease it pretty good because it all flattens out. Okay. And R.M. Drake. I don't know who that is. I consider myself to be pretty well read, but I know I'm gonna have to look up R.M. Drake. Okay. I will still give him credit. All right. I don't think so. Okay. Now, I'm sure that you're all watching and you're thinking, oh, that stuff is just curling. And I am saying mean words to it in my head. I'm going to roll it the other way a little bit. And then what I am going to do is what any crafter would do with this. I'm going to staple it. Maybe staples are the new supply of the week. Last week it was double stick tape. Three might be overkill, but I'm doing it. Okay, there they are. And there is translucent. And I think this is really pretty because I still can see some of that color and those flowers through there. So that is day 26. And I am going to put translucent down here. On the peonies so that I can see more of the vellum. And that's it. So thank you for joining me while I created this in my studio. If you learned something or you were inspired, please consider liking or subscribing. And thanks for watching.